link it just in case. Looks good though, right? Audio looks fine. Is it capturing the rain? I guess only when I talk. Where am I? There we go. Keep my feet warm. Wait, what the fuck is the name of this game? It's not a distinct name. Yeah, Spiritfall. Blech. Where's my... Hi, Nutshell. Did my cough sound that bad? It does... My throat just very suddenly got scratchy. I'm wondering if maybe I, like, haven't drunk any water for, like, 2 days and I only just noticed. Uh-oh. I have been hydrating, though. Oof. Hi, Box 7. Okay, that's not playing. Oh, hold on. I need to open Twitch on my phone so I can see this, because to play first-person games where I use a mouse and keyboard, I need a different setup so that when Charlotte is in here, she can actually see the screen on the second monitor, which means I need to watch my phone. I didn't expect any of you to follow that, but it was words I used to fill up time while I set my phone up. And that's what really is important if you're a content creator like myself. It doesn't matter what content you're creating. The important thing is that you are constantly outputting. Which is why for the next hour, I'm just going to say words, 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 words. Why is this not full screen? Okay, that's fun. Why does it keep not doing that? Just this a little nicer. There we go. It's so true. I appreciate it. Hello, Nutshell. Thank you so much for the 4-month subscription. I know you didn't actually subscribe, but if I say that, it will entice other people to subscribe. Man, amazing. 10-month 10 years subscription. You've been subscribed to me for 10 years straight. It's crazy. Fox, you haven't subscribed to me yet. Why not? Oh, I might want to plug in my controller. That might help me play a game with my controller. Gotcha. It's just like hitting the buttons. Steam can take a while to like recognize my controller after I launch a game, so I was just sort of sitting there tapping away. Like, wait a minute. It's taking so long. I'm sorry, we'll get those steaks to you as soon as possible. They are old at this point. I've been playing extra time. I think I need to take a break from this game, because I feel like I've just been booting it up and just going in and just utterly just not even knowing what I'm doing wrong. I think I just need to like not play it for a few weeks. But they did do a rank reset, which means that I'll be fighting people of all sorts of skill levels, really, hypothetically. Ooh. You kicked that? Oh, I wasn't in range, but I read it and everything. A little mad that I didn't get the punish for that. Oh. Nope. Oh, he wanted me to throw out a kick, but I didn't. If I throw out a kick into his big, like, raise his hands up move, he does just actually grab me from cross screen. It's really goofy. Oh, wet aged. And not just a time to play pretty safe? Oh, yep. I just backdashed. I don't know. Oh, wait, I can teleport to punish that. I forgot. That was a kill, if I'd been smart. That's guaranteed. I just utterly forgot. I can just teleport behind him. And it would have killed. It's fine, though. I didn't need to. Oh god, it's the one Zangief move I don't want to deal with. His jumping knee. I genuinely don't know what to do about it. Ow. No. Oh, I could've grabbed. It's fine, I grabbed. Anyway. No, okay. I missed my grab. I just like walked right up next to him. Pawed the air in front of his face. Ooh. Ow. Need to get some of my drive gauge back, but that's easy enough. I'll just throw fireballs. And hit him. Now he wants to use his level 2, I think. Oh. That was interesting. He thought I'd jump and float again. But I didn't. I didn't do that, so... That was an interesting choice. Which, I mean, he should learn the matchup better. But I don't blame people for not knowing this matchup, because no one plays Dulcim. They just don't know.
Here comes a new challenger.
Until you get higher ranked in Masters than I am, you just don't run into Dulcim very much. And then eventually you kind of do. Because there's a bunch of good ones at the top. That was bad. He could have punished me on that. He didn't. I'm lucky. Can't do that. Ah, you can do that! You can't do that, though. It's nothing. Hi, Jack Chick. You're logged in now. Thank you so much for the subscription, Jack Chick. And over there, please. Ah, I meant to teleport, run at him. But I didn't. Stop jumping. Yeah. Get a lot of those, too. A lot of the old one and dones. In fact, someone did all of the... Someone took the database of matches in Master Rank in this game and checked what character most often does not get a rematch, and it's Dulcim by like 25% of the time. Dulcim gets one and done, and the next person is like 20 or 18%. And most characters are like 2 to 3. People just don't want to play this character because they're bad. They don't like playing the game. If you don't like fighting Dulcim, you don't actually like playing Street Fighter. That's my hot take. Unless you play Zangief, in which case I do get it. That's miserable. Or Lily. I get that. I don't blame them for not rematching. That's bad. It's a bad matchup. It's not fun for them. Well, okay, Jack Chick. If I could main Sawada, I would be. But that's not an option. Although, fun fact, it's something I'm not going to get because I believe it will cost me real money, but in the newest Akuma Battle Pass, one of the taunts that you can get for, like, your player avatar, like, you know, your character you use in World Tour or in the Battle Hub, is Sawada's taunt. Or, like, one of his supers or something, but it's like a Harakiri-looking thing, and apparently it's something Sawada did in the game that I don't quite remember. But apparently it's a reference to that. Which is great.
Here comes a new challenger.
So they remember that game existed. Sawada, who has a super where he just raises his arm and, like, flies at you chest first. Love that guy. Oh shit. Oh no, that's slow. I'm fine. That was weird. I didn't expect that to hit, so I didn't follow up on it. Oh, why did you do it? Who? Okay. Ugh.
Round 2. Fight.
That didn't work out timing-wise the way I expected. What a stupid gimmick. What? Dang, that's weird. Well, you're gonna run into it anyway and keep me safe. So it's fine, I guess. Ah, I didn't... If I hadn't jumped the last second. Shit. Ah, I'm never ready for that. I really just need to get better at DIing in the corner. I've been saying that for 2 months. I haven't done it. Why? Because I resent it. It's a bad way to be. That's not right. She's not throwing fireballs. I can't do that. Or I shouldn't do that. Oops. Well, that was just the wrong button. I did not, in fact, mean to drill right into the... It's the poison fireball. You actually injured me. You do have one of those. Oops. Jeez. I need to get my controller fixed too. She wants me to teleport. Ah, I grabbed late. I'm dead. That was bad. I didn't care for it. I don't want to end on that one because I wasn't happy with it. So I'm gonna do one more match and then I'll switch over to Witchfire, and you can enjoy the soothing sounds of Dark Souls-inspired first-person shooter gameplay? Witchfire? This fire, Jack Chick, I think you'll find. Oh no, it's my second least favorite character. Why would you do this? I don't know if that's true anymore. He used to be. I don't think I hate fighting him nearly as much. I just still feel... For months I was just doing this completely wrong, and now I only do it somewhat wrong. You're just gonna hang over there? Oh, I see. You want to whiff punish me, because you don't want to get in otherwise. Ah, nope. I can't use that button. Not at that range. She's too fast. I couldn't actually combo from that, but he probably thought he could. Gave me a lot of space. Oh my god, I'd not jump forward. That won't let me do what I want to do there. No, he missed his grab! I teched the grab he missed. That's so mean, Jack Chick. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying it's mean. That won't. Oh no, it does reach. I didn't think it would reach. Ah! I forget he has a dive kick, which is stupid, because it's one of his big things. Bonk. Bonk. You're dead? Yeah. I didn't mean to do that move. That was wrong. Oh boy. Well, at least I did this right. Oh, this doesn't drain his super mode meter. Huh. It doesn't go down during this. just gonna wait out that, yeah. Okay. Ah, too far. Nope, you can't backdash that. I need to not at all, ever forward dash in this matchup, because he can zoom across the screen during the time and hit me during the time it takes me to do that. It's just a really bad value proposition. Ah. I need to not, and he's getting away with that too. I don't need to let him get away with that. Oh, that's weird. He got hit by one of those fireballs. Nope. Don't backdash either, I guess. It just appears. Weird. That's a weird one. I'm in trouble. Yep. I'm gonna get away with drinks. That's a big thing. That's easy to fix. And then that. No. Oops. Well, at least I didn't want to get away with the drink. I need to bait these grab breaks. I'm not. I don't shimmy. It's a problem. That's the other thing I'm not doing here. It's like I'm getting opportunities for strike throw mix-up, but I'm only throwing. I should be dead, right? Oh no, you don't have a super meter. There you go. How's a bit? It's Witchfire time, and I haven't tested to make sure this streams. It doesn't early access title, and they said the latest update made it run worse, which makes me a little nervous. A little bit. It's probably fine. It'll probably work. I can close this too. I don't need that open. Taking up my precious CPU. Do. Game capture. Witchfire. Would you all prefer me to start from scratch on a new character, or start from my character that I think has most of the equipment and levels that are available in the current build? Out of curiosity. New character's fine with me. If I do new character... how do you do it? Profile? Yeah. I don't know what this level 8 thing is. Oh, I think that was my previous character from the last build. I think it's easier to explain and it will be less just like, oh, there's a lot of shit on screen if I start with a new character. This is a game made by a studio that previously made, is a combination of people who previously worked on The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, a walking simulator with a lot of atmosphere and minimal puzzles, that I kind of liked. It's pretty good. And Bullet Storm, an FPS where you're rewarded with more points by kicking people into spikes.
A war rages.
Oh, right, there's an
between
intro.
witches and the remnants of humanity ruled by the church.
I love the dude on the right.
Despite the numbers advantage, the church and its armies keep losing territories to witches and their foul magic.
Me too, nutshell. Oh, I need to hit continue.
In a distant land controlled by one of the witches, papal scouts discover a wreckage of a ship that had been lost for several
Ethan Carter
centuries.
vanished because he was
It
shot.
carried a valuable artifact, one that could change the course of the conflict.
The course of the conflict.
Only witch hunters called prayers can face a witch.
Prayers.
You are one of them, anointed
It's good
by
shit.
the Pope himself to recover the artifact. After a long and arduous journey, low on Witchfire that gives you unnatural powers, and with most of your belongings lost, you arrive at the destination.
So there are classes you start with. It's more, each one of these starts with a different set of stats and different starting weapons, and some of them start with a starting equipment. Everything that one of these classes can do, the others will eventually be able to do also. But I think it might be fun if you guys choose. There's the Butcher. He's strong, he heals quickly. He has the stamina of a much younger man, fearless in battle, what lesser men mistake for anger and rashness. And he starts with this auto rifle. And these stats. Just immediately to Butcher, huh? There's Hunter, who starts with this rifle. Cunning fighter with a steady hand and no ego. The mission is the only thing that matters. Everything else is a mere distraction. Which is like kind of like a fast-moving guy, but who shoots a lot, but a little bit calmer, a little bit slower. Slayer starts with the cricket, which is my least favorite gun, but wouldn't be bad to start with it actually. Metanoia is magic. That description is super confusing, but what it means is whenever you're in battle, and when you kill enemies, your skills refresh, which is a melee, a light magic spell, and a heavy magic spell. And Metanoia makes them refresh faster. And it might have other effects on the spells as well? No wait, this is spell. Oh no, sorry. I just described witchery. Metanoia is... I think it's kind of a lame stat, and I want them to rework it. It's basically, when you kill enemies, you get a resource called Volatile Witchfire, which is what you use to level up. The game at its core is about getting more Volatile Witchfire and using it to level yourself up to become more powerful, and then using it to up the difficulty, which will also let you get more, but also every area will become harder. And so Metanoia lets you level up faster. This guy starts with it low, but I think it's because the cricket actually, once it's level 2, it gives you more Volatile Witchfire. And then luck is just like kind of everything. Mostly there's a set of pickups that can randomly hurt you, but there's a lot of... It's ambiguous exactly to me what it does. And yeah, the others are pretty direct, although stamina might not be what you think in this game. Shadow starts with the... semi-sniper. And actually starts with a spell. The Saint gets to start with 2 weapons. Oh, he starts with the demonic weapon. That's interesting. And then the Penitent is like, hey, do you want a hard mode? You'll start shit. But you do get to start with the fun gun that's here. Anyways. Shadow, and one for Shadow, one for Butcher, I think is where I'm at. No, there are 2 shotguns in the game currently, and none of them start with it. This is probably the most close-range weapon of the starting weapons. Alright, then Shadow it is. We start with Shockwave, which is a knockback, and the Bolt Rifle. And I think feels really high. Hold on. No, okay, it's got my bindings. I was like, it didn't, like, delete my bindings, did it? Because I'm on a new profile? It didn't. My sensitivity just feels really crazy high for some reason. You can choose to do the tutorial or not. I think I will real quick. Yeah, there's a map, which I'll be checking a lot. There's a menu with a bunch of stuff. The classics. It's the stamina. The lower left, you can see my health bar, and then the tiny bar above that is my stamina. Stamina goes down when you jump, double jump. You have a dash. And it also goes down when you run, although pretty slowly. And when it's out, you can't... It actually doesn't prevent you from... It prevents you from dashing. If you try, you do this really tiny, shitty dash. And it prevents you from running. But you can still do everything else. You're just really slow. And it sucks. Wait. Oh, it's just stamina 1 of 2, but it doesn't let me do the second one. You can aim down sights or not. You can have 2 weapons, and if you have a demonic weapon, you have a 3rd weapon. Every time you get a kill, or I think actually just do damage, your stamina goes up a bit, and when you take a hit, your stamina goes down. Like your max stamina. When your stamina is at max, the bar turns yellow, and this is super weird, but I love it. When your stamina is at completely max, you're in a state of focus, and when you dash, a little thing will appear around the enemy every time you dash. Although it has like a cooldown, I guess. Oh no, I just didn't do anything for long enough that I lost it. And if you shoot it, then the enemy will be stunned, which is really good because they also take bonus damage. Stunning hard enemies is how you kill them. And when you get hurt, the tutorial breaks, but it's supposed to make it so that I lose. Oh yeah. So yeah, every time you get hurt or make various mistakes, the lore of the game is that we're attacking this island where a witch is. A very powerful witch who is sending her forces out to deal with us. And she wants to wait until we're weak in order to strike. And you can't see it now, but in the... Oh, you can see it! In the top left corner there, you can see I'm artificially making mistakes. The little eyes opening, that's a meter of how close we are to a calamity. It's kind of like the director in Left 4 Dead. And yeah, when it happens... When it fills up all the way, a calamity happens, which is different... There's a couple random ones, and some of them are unique to each of the 2 current maps. But the long and short of it is you have a few moments to go and destroy the Calamity Catalyst, which I've never done, so I don't know what that is. Or you have to deal with whatever the Calamity is, which might be a weird boss, or it might be like a weird situation, and you just have to fulfill the condition to clear the Calamity, and then your thing will go down if you do manage to do that, and then everything will be calmer for a bit, which is nice. And you'll get a bunch of bonus resources. Or maybe you'll just want to fucking leave, because sometimes you don't have the resources to do that, and you're in a bad spot. And then you have to find a portal and get the fuck out of there. Let's see. So yeah, on the lower left, the circle's a mini-map, and the 2 circles above that, and eventually a 3rd when I get a heavy spell, are my, like, recharge. So I have a powered-up melee right now. That's really good, because it will stun an enemy. But now if I do melee, it's weak. It's bad. And I also have my spell, which is the Shockwave, which will knock back and stun enemies. And yeah, those just come back while you're fighting. And, I don't have any healing elixirs, but... So it's weird that they're telling me to use one. But the 0 right there means I don't have any healing things, but you have healing elixirs and you pop them and then you heal over time for a bit. And you make them here. And you make them from this little Angelica plant that you will find lying around. When the witch happens, then Madoka shows up. You've got it. They did add a new calamity in this one that's pretty goofy. Can I use this yet? Nope, I need to be level 7. Okay, so I can't actually upgrade anything till I'm level 7. So for my first foray, I'm just gonna try and get some volatile Witchfire and use it to become power. We don't have access to the second area yet. We need to upgrade ourselves to Gnosis 2, which is kind of like your levels of insight if you've played Bloodborne, which I haven't. But basically you have to complete some sub-objectives and then you can make the game more dangerous. But in return you get more Witchfire and you unlock new things. And you have to do it to beat bosses and such like. And one of the things we need to do in order to get Gnosis 2 is defeat the boss of this area, which we're not currently equipped to do. But it's always here. And yeah. Also, our gun is not anything special at the moment, but eventually it will be. But we need to get the ability to level up first. They carefully feed stuff out to you. Like, there's a bunch of enemy types you just won't see until you've played for a bit and leveled up for a bit. Most runs start really, like, weirdly chill, because you're just sort of... The witch doesn't really know you're there yet. Just, like, hanging out. These guys have freezing grenades, but if you shoot them while they're throwing them, they will just drop them at their feet and freeze themselves and their friends, and it rules. That's the third time! They keep doing it. Ah, there we go. And yeah, when you clear, like, an area that has enemies in it, you get one of these, which is... This is where, like, the roguelike aspect comes in. These will go away when I retreat back through a portal. I'm just gonna get an extra elixir. I don't have a supply chest key. Okay, bye Nutshell, enjoy record. I already took Chai. It really is stealing Frank's string. Oh yeah, you also get crystallized Witchfire, which is... Dang it. It's, I need to concentrate for a sec. Oh god, I say as I walk into the fire. What? Oh, he walked into the fire. Cool. I'll take it. If you die, whatever volatile Witchfire you're holding, anything you picked up on your current run, and anything you didn't spend that was just sitting in your inventory, you'll drop it. And that's also very Dark Souls. You also drop any gold or other stuff. You have 1 life to try and get your Witchfire back, which I think is a little too easy right now. Because run starts so generally pretty gentle. But whatever. But you lose your gold, I think, permanently. So, shit. You want to know where your exit portals are? Which are here, and then you have to stand next to them for a little bit. If there's no enemies around, they open pretty fast. If there are enemies around, they open extremely slow. So if you're actively under siege, it can be really hard to slip into a portal. I would love if anybody... I guess I don't drop supply chest keys this often when I'm at a lower level. Ooh. can respect losing you to gaming. I think there's only 3... No, there's at least 4 enemy types in play at the moment. There's the swordsman who will do this, which is brutal if you don't see it coming. They're pretty beefy. They're probably the most dangerous thing that'll actually show up right now. Outside of calamities, anyway. You can go up here. And then there's just the normal husks, which are like default jerks. But some of them do have arrows. Oh boy, I just don't do any damage. Oh god, am I back into a corner? I hope not. I am. I died! Well. Yeah, no, I don't think multiplayer is at all a thing they're considering. They want it to be... It's so single-player focused. It's basically a single-player extraction shooter with atmosphere and, like, tone. I think it would be very weird to do it multiplayer. Well. Oh, right! I didn't mention... I was talking about... So these little things also enemies sometimes drop, and you can get these Witchfire chunks from, like, special events and chests. And you don't lose those when you die. So they're kind of like permanent currency that you can spend, which, like, again, just like the souls from Dark Souls. Their inspiration on that front is pretty clear. Alright, I dropped it over there. I think I can just zip my way over there? Yep. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to do this, but you can just walk along the edge here. I figured that out in the first, beta. Well, the first version of the game. I shouldn't say first beta. It's not beta, it's early access. I think they should make that a little harder. Sometimes death is like, oh no, I died, and it's like, well, whatever, I'll just go back, I guess. Oh yeah, these guys explode in gross goo. Or gross gas. It's gross. Yeah, I think co-op would kind of ruin the vibe in a lot of ways, too. And I don't know how you balance it. Like, so much of the combat is intended to be, like, sort of... I wouldn't necessarily say slow-paced, because especially once I get more weapons and better... upgrade these weapons to have cool special abilities. Oh, hi, Chi-Chi. You're so in the way. Wow. You couldn't be more in the way if you tried. Wow. Aw. Adorable. But, anyways, what I was saying, like, the whole enemy design, you'll notice that I even see little, like, flashes when someone notices me, and a bigger flash when they're attacking me from off screen. A whole bunch of this game is... I think they really are trying to emulate the Souls-like, you know, dodge and attack feeling, which is why dodge is such a core part of the game. Like how I just stunned that guy. Oop, hold on. Oh wait, I can kill you with a normal melee. Bonk. And I think if you had 2 people firing from just different places, the whole, like, oh, you're getting attacked, oh, you dodged, oh, you counterattack, oh, you have free position, it would not work at a very fundamental level, I think? In a way that maybe isn't... Oh. So yeah, you'll find these little things around. You can spend your Witchfire to cleanse them, or you can pick them up and based on your luck stat and a background roll you don't see, they may curse you. As far as I can tell, the curses are all currently just you may take some damage and you will increase the calamity meter. Some of them mention specific curses that sound like they're supposed to have gameplay effects, and I haven't noticed that yet. Oh, but I got lucky. Oh yeah, if you're ever curious about anything, well, it may not explain it, but there's a little text feed in the bottom left when anything happens. There's kind of a lot of information down there sometimes. Probably check where an exit portal is. Oh, that's not convenient. Fuck. I'm gonna go the long way around because I don't want to deal with whatever this extremely... You can see, like, this is a normal, hard, very hard. Generally some kind of mini-boss type thing will happen here. Oh shit, there's a portal here. Never mind, I'll just go that way. Never mind. Gigi's now looking out the window at the rain, by the way. Thought you'd all want to know that. Probably shouldn't have used my key. I think sometimes you don't bring supply keys back with you. And sometimes you do. Oh, there's mushrooms too. There's 6 mushroom types. They come in, like, very look-alike pairs. By which I mean, I believe if I eat this one, I will be poisoned. But there's another one that looks a lot like it that will heal me. Yep. They don't do a lot of damage, that one, but it does break your focus. It's a little bit of damage. I'll fight you guys for a bit of extra. Man, at lower Gnosis levels, these guys are less active, too. They just, like, attack less. That's interesting. I didn't notice that before. Because it's probably carefully tweaked. Because when you're new, it's like, yeah, you wouldn't notice. You're dealing with all the enemies and stuff. Oh, Calamity's happening. I don't know where yet. I think a Calamity's happening, or maybe I just woke up this big area. Nope, I just woke up this big area, that's all. Swordsmen are really good at getting behind you when you've got everyone grouped in one area. It's kind of their main function later on when there's more enemy types, is they're the ones who flank you, even if everybody's coming from one direction. Thought I remembered there being explosive barrel, then I walked into the flame like a dummy. There's so many enemies here, I don't like it. I might leave. I think I'm running. Which, by the way, running counts as something that will raise the calamity meter and make the witch more aware of you. Because she's like, you're running, you're weak. I'm coming to get you. Ooh, free healing elixir, though. So things like missing enough shots, especially with, I think, snipers. Here's a portal. Weep. I'll be right back. I need a bathroom. I'm back. Oh, hi, Gigi. Did you forget I existed because I walked out of the room? What? Keep going, please? Thank you. I bet Dead Shell isn't being very funny right about now. Okay, now that I have some Witchfire, I can level up. And I want to level up at least twice so I can unlock the mirror. More vitality. More... Nope. Oh, I don't have enough for 2. Unless I do? Oh yeah, you get gold. Which is important for the mirror, which will unlock if I can level up one more time. Which I don't think I can. God's glory enchanted into matter. A sun's warmth turns solid. But most of you use it to bribe the Vatican to give you more items. Ether, the fifth element, manifested. A conduit of witchcraft. Known to witches and prayers. Abominations created with its magic. None truly understand it. Yeah, no, we're not close. Fuck. But I can probably level this gun up. So that actually, so when you get a gun, it's just kind of a gun. As you can see, as pictured here, just kind of a gun. It shoots bullets and does damage. But that's at level 1. And then you have to kill usually about 25 enemies with it to get the ability to get it to... Actually, I guess it's level 0. And then to get it to I should say Mysterium. It has no Mysteriums. But if I had come here earlier and expected this, it would have said kill 25 enemies to unlock Mysterium 1. And now that I have, I can unveil Mysterium. Which makes the gun look a little bit different. It's usually pretty subtle, but it gets a few things. And now it has a special ability that plays into whatever the gun's strength is. And this is what's so... I think maybe the thing I like about this game the most is the way it takes each gun and makes it like an exemplar of that gun archetype in shooters. So, like, for instance, the bolt-action rifle is generally... It's a kind of sniper, but it's not usually a one-hit kill sniper. The appeal of this gun is firing off a bunch of shots that are usually headshots, but like a powerful set of shots relatively consistently. And so, like, to play into that sort of feel and fantasy, its main bonus is around doing a lot of damage up front to enemies with a lot of health. I don't remember what its second Mysterium is, off the top of my head. Oh, yes, I do. I don't know if I should spoil it or not. But yeah, it's largely a starting weapon, and then you finish them off with a secondary weapon. Although you can just use it as it is, too, and it has a lot of uses. But I really like the way that they sort of make each gun feel very like it's... Can I start one of these? Ooh, I can. I need more gold for that, but I can start researching a medium-range weapon. Oh, I unlocked the mirror! It said I needed to be... Whatever. So this is the mirror. You can have 2 research projects active, and you generally want to. Sometimes the research projects cost money. Also, you can spend money to, like, make progress on them automatically, but also they'll make progress as you do actions in the map. And you can only have 2. So I think I'll research a medium and a long-range weapon so we can get some more weapons. Amazing Characters is an interesting... Like, I guess? There's us, the Prayer, and there's the Witch, and those are kind of the 2 characters. There is a shopkeep you can eventually get for around here. And like, I guess there's kind of NPCs at higher Gnosis levels. Kind of. Oh, and to get this to Mysterium 2, I'm gonna need a second Mysterium incantation, which I can either research for a pretty big chunk of money and time at the mirror, or I could get a mini-boss to drop it. And I have to kill 100 enemies and perform 75 first Mysterium actions, which in this case is hitting someone who has more than 75 HP. So you have to, like, use the gun the way that it is supposed to be used, usually. Oh. Collect what? Oh. Collect the herb. Yeah, that makes sense. Where are these going? I'm not familiar with this one, with this event. Oh, there's like a little light making little footprints. Huh. I don't know this one. Where are we going, bud? Oh, as a fun quality of life, if you're running and you run out of stamina, you can still run. It won't, like, immediately stop you in place. Oh, Musketeers are already here? I thought they didn't show up till, like, Gnosis 2. Oh, hi, Gigi. That is my hand that you're... Yes. Yeah, it's almost like there's not enough room on the mouse pad for me and you. That's so weird. Why would they have designed it that way? So there's not enough room for an entire cat to sit on. Oh wait, there's outside. I better go to the window. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh Jesus, that was bad. I'm blaming Gigi on that one. Well, I guess I'll never know what the feet do. Because I faced the bitter smell of defeat. Huh? I mean, the real reason that Gigi's enticed by it is that it's a rectangle. Gigi love rectangle. I know many cat love rectangle or love sitting on things. Gigi specifically love rectangle. And something's not rectangular, she's not usually keen on sitting on it. One of the beds she originally had was just a circular bed that was like nice and big and fit her, and she just didn't really care for it very much. And then we got her a rectangular one, and she was like, hello. Also, seriously? This is the setup? They're all so clustered. So the way that these areas tend to work is there's usually a few enemies, like, patrolling, and if you get the attention of enough of them, usually by killing them, but also maybe just by running through, then, like, a whole group will spawn in, and the sky will get kind of cloudy usually, too. Especially if it's... The more dangerous it is, the more, like, atmospheric stuff happens. So with them all close together, this is gonna bleed into each other really bad. That sucks. I guess I could go the long way around and grab that and... No, look at the portals, too. Okay, I'm gonna have to clear this area out so I have an escape route. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, yeah. I guess I finished saying it, but if you run out of stamina while you're sprinting, you can continue to sprint as long as you don't stop, as more or less a quality... So that you're not just constantly like, sprint, 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 oh, the meter's empty. Sprint, sprint, sprint. It's really smart, and I wish more games did that. Also, this is a thing that we can't see yet. When you're one Gnosis below something, when you, like, you're one, like, level, like, meta level below what you need to see something, it will tease you by making it all see-through. So you can constantly see, like, oh... And you'll notice that I'm now killing those guys in one headshot, because I do more damage if they have more than 75% health. So it's really good for like, one-shotting like small fry and eventually medium fry. Is someone shooting? Someone is shooting me from the fucking cliff. God damn it. And I got frozen there too, which is really brutal. Yeah, you fucking... They're shooting me from over there. Okay, I'm going over the beach so I can't get sniped from the cliff. I'll defend over here. musketeers are very dangerous. They're also very cowardly. If you get close, they will just straight up run. I really like the AI in this game. Different enemies are very different. But yeah, the musketeers will usually just straight up fucking run from you, but if they feel like they're cornered, or I think if they feel like they have enough support from their friends, and they're close enough to you, they will instead, like, heedlessly charge at you in a way that no other enemy tends to do. They'll just run at you and try and ban at you really brutally. Be like, fuck you, fuck you. But, they do a lot of damage, but they don't have a lot of health. So it's not actually a good idea for them to do that, usually. But hey, it can work. I also hate being shot from the fucking cliff. It's kind of this area of the map is pretty brutal, specifically because of the height differential. Although if you're at the top, it can be a decent escape route to be able to jump down, but yeah. I guess also, if it's not clear, the map is always the same. Ah, shoot, that was a bad one. It exploded in a poison cloud. That's why I dodged away. Didn't take too much damage. But the map's always the same, but what spawns on it is very randomized and dependent on your Gnosis. And here's an item we can't get until we're Gnosis 1. Oh. Oh, cool. They all spawned up there. There's also damage fall off. It's different for different weapons, but this weapon can't really do meaningful damage to the enemies that are up there. So I'll have to make my way up. Oh dear, what was that? Oh, it was this. I'll leave that there actually, because if an enemy runs into it, they will get frozen. That I don't like, though. Hi. Did you mean to land right next to me? Rude, if so. Oh boy, I'm getting some frame drops, actually. That's bad. It's fine. It means that if I run a higher Gnosis with more enemies, it would actually probably be really hard for me to stream this. But, that's okay. I could lower the graphics. If I had to. I would absolutely recommend this game. I would maybe specifically recommend it to you. I would say it's still not a complete game, and I don't think they're doing early access very good. Like, they launched it in early access like 6 or 7 months ago, and the version they launched was not... I enjoyed playing it for a while, and I was like, this is really promising. It's not a game. Like, it's not... It didn't function right. Notably, instead of having Gnosis be a thing that leveled up, you have to specifically go and level up to make the game harder. Every time you leveled the game, you leveled your base stats, the game would get harder. And so leveling up was actually bad. Like, that was the most obvious thing, but there were just a lot of... And it didn't have enough content. Now, it plays a lot more like a game. It still doesn't have... Like, I'm probably... Oh, boy. I don't like this. Fuck. Oh, I don't have my spell up? No, I did. Duh. This is extraordinarily bad. I knew it would be. I knew it would be bad. I'm bleeding into the next fight, I can tell. Fuck. I'll just go along this little weird cliff. I'm really glad I took faster reloads. Ow! I think Hades did early access really well. I think Gunfire Reborn did early access really well. I think Spiritfall, which you probably haven't heard of, but I might play it later in the stream, did. I think a lot of games do. It's like... to do it well, I think you have to have something that's fun to play, that is fully complete, but it's just a slice, and then you build the next slice. And it's not really how they're building this game. They're sort of polishing and discovering a lot of their ideas as they go. Which means that, like, I don't know. I guess what I'd say is, if this is really appealing to you, feel free to pick it up now. I did, because I'd been waiting for it for a long time, and it was relatively cheap in the initial, like, early access launch. But if you think it's something you might like, I don't think you'll lose anything by waiting for the full launch. In fact, you'll probably gain stuff, because you won't play, like, a worse version of it and get bored of it or whatever. Oh, you're not dead? Fuck. Rude. Oop. Hello. Should probably pick this stuff up, because I could leave at any time. I'm next to an exit portal. Well, that's a lot of enemies on that minimap there, huh? Gotcha. Someone's coming behind me. I hear them. I knew it! But yeah, this is still fundamentally, like, it is not that I'm playing a polished, complete game, but it doesn't have all its content yet. I am playing an unpolished game that doesn't have all its content yet. And so in that sense, like, if you wait, you'll get a more complete version of it. I guess the best early access games feel like they're already fun, and then you just are going to get a set of pretty significant expansions as you play more. Oh, I didn't even see you. You just dodged randomly. Oh, gee. Missed. Sheesh. Oop, I heard something pick upable. If you hear that, like, brown, that means there's a cursed item nearby, which is mostly how you get your gold. So I'll pick that up. It's holy water. Made her notice me. Yeah, I bet. Should I push my luck or just go? I should probably just go. It's not really an advantage to... Well, no, I don't have a healing. No, I'm gonna go specifically because I don't have a healing elixir anymore, so that's kind of risky. Click, 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 click. I guess I didn't get a calamity and all that. That's kind of ridiculous. Huh. Can I get Gnosis 1 yet? I would like to. Even though I'm probably underleveled for it. So you need to... They block this off just so that a beginner player doesn't go there right away. But you go down into this... What the fuck? There's supposed to be a whole ass room here. What? There it is. Okay. I wonder if that's because I'm streaming. That's not happened before. For just a moment, I was like, oh, it's some new random event. And then I was like, no, this is the hub area. I don't think that makes sense. Anyways, this is where you go down here to study on this extremely cool... I guess we use these little pince-nez. Just a really cool place to study is all I'm saying. Each time you try to inspect the tome, something pulls your gaze towards a specific passage. The Psalm of Knowledge. Only those who court the madness deep can glimpse the truths that shipwrecks keep. 10,000 units, standard unsealed, shall break the first in shadows revealed. The book fights your efforts to look anywhere but the psalm, and the pages seem to be glued together. To access its wisdom, do these two things. So I need a little more Witchfire to get to Gnosis 1, which I think I will do. Stole my worm! My room, I mean. Hi, Gigi. Are you trying to figure out how to go in front of the monitor to cause the most problems? You are! Perfect. I would like a second weapon. How much would that take me? Not worth it. Because I can't do it actually yet. One more run. And then I think I can do Gnosis and get stuff. Because yeah, right now, so you can... Scarlet Coast, which was in the original launch, and was relatively complete, but not as complete as it is now. And there's Iron Gate Castle, which is much more finished. It was technically, the whole map was there before, but it was really shittily balanced and bad to play on before, and now it isn't. And then there's 1, 2, 3 areas that aren't in the game, and then Witch Mountain, which is the final area. And I think they might just be like saving the areas themselves for the final launch. I don't know what their plans are, really. But this game is very much a very slow build. I might do one run on my current character, just so I can show off some stuff. I don't think I'll show, like, every gun and equipment, because I think that would, you know, be not fun. You should serve some for yourself, if you're interested. Anyways, long and short of it is, assuming that this game actually gets completed, and I don't have a reason to think it's not, I absolutely recommend it. I can't see this finished version of this game being bad. And, frankly, I think it's pretty damn fun right now. Also, that's the second level over there, if I'm not mistaken. Right? I know you can see it from here. I think that's it. And there's a few other things you can see off the sides of this map and the other one that's like, oh, I bet that's another level they're planning on. But you can't do them yet, obviously. Oh boy, I all just fucking clustered there. Yet again. But if this isn't something that you're looking at it and like, I need to play this right now, then it'd probably be fine to wait until it's actually out. And you'll probably know about it because this is, the early access is only Epic Games, so no one will talk about it until it full launches on Steam. So, yeah. And you'll definitely hear about it from me when it full launches, because that's when I'm going to try and sell people on it. Give me a second, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, if it's not obvious, you do have a limited amount of ammo. It's not usually a concern, especially when you have 2 guns. It would probably be a concern if you went to Gnosis 1 or 2 without getting a second gun, but, like, you have to be stupid to do that. And also, they give you warnings, like, are you sure you want to go to Gnosis 2? You can't undo this. The game's gonna get harder, are you absolutely sure? Oops. I missed. I'm gonna grab this thing to get it out of my sightline. critical kills make... Oh, I don't... The ones that are colored are just sort of shorthand for, hey, this involves one of the elemental afflictions, which I don't have any way of doing. And frankly, most things don't. It's weird to me how many of these Arcana, these like run modifiers or whatever, levels up, whatever you want to call them, how many of them are based around elemental stuff, because there's not that many ways to apply elemental stuff. Maybe they're planning to put in a lot more. There's one gun that can make fire in a specific circumstance, and there's a fire spell, and a lightning spell, and an ice spell, and I think a decay spell. If there's more than that, I don't have them, and I haven't seen them. And I guess you can make enemies hit each other sometimes. But, like, I don't know. It just feels weird how many... It can still be pretty neat, though. Also, you can unlock more run modifiers from the mirror. So it's not just the ones you're seeing, there's more variety. And more interesting ones, I think, too. But I think what I really appreciate the most about the current version of the game is how good the guns feel. But other than that, is the pacing, the way that it very slowly ramps up from you starting with one gun against really normal enemies to like, then you fight like one dude that's super hard and you're like, how could I ever even beat that? And then eventually you're at a point where you're handling multiple of those guys as a normal thing in every wave. And then it throws something else at you, and you're like, how the hell could I beat that? Wow, I've never been up here. I don't feel like I'm supposed to. But they let you go wherever you feel. Oh, sometimes if you go too far out of a battle arena for too long, the enemies will vanish until you come back. I think to prevent cheesing? I always forget that until it happens. It's also probably so that they don't just leave enemies loaded across the map. I guess that's something too. Oops. That's a lot of swordsmen. This thing's not great at dealing with swordsmen. I thought I jumped over that. What the hell knocked me that far back? Did you do that? Oh, Jesus. Why were you behind him? Haha, you dropped your ice. I love doing that. I think I'm getting hit by people from here and here. Not sure. I'm gonna keep trying to work my way up this way. Because I like this sight line. For this gun. Nope, I need this to be clear so I can retreat. Oh boy, there's so many! Well, I'm definitely farming kills for this weapon. Guess I've got that going for me. Jeez. Maybe it's time to go. I don't think I'm making progress. I mean, I am. They don't have infinite enemies. In theory. Just use this to keep them away. Yeah, oh, see, when they get close, it takes way longer. And they are going to get close. Goodbye. It does take a while to get your second gun. I think they specifically make it take longer the first time you research a gun. I'm not sure. So they just kind of want you to sit with one gun for a while. But, and this may surprise you, 2 guns is twice as good as 1 gun. A lot of people don't know that. I'm going to do something stupid and go to Gnosis 1 right away, even though I only have 1 gun. Oh, it's just gonna let me fall, huh? Oh, that's fun. What are you gonna do in the room modes? What's gonna happen? Huh? What do you think? What's gonna happen? That's very strange. Do I have to... Oh, I guess there is an unstuck button. I did decide to jump down here. This was my choice. Can someone DM a mod to unstick me, please? I mean, it saved when I... Yeah, I think if I just go to menu and back, that should work. I think the revolver is my favorite weapon, but for some reason I can't get another close range, or wouldn't let me research close range. Maybe a revolver's medium range, actually. Oh right, I was gonna do... Gnosis. That is very strange. I mean, like, technically when I'm recording, I'm writing... No, I don't know. I shouldn't be using that much disk. Now we get a new Beyond the Veil of Mortal Sight, where darkness blends with sacred light. Confront the threat that was concealed. A worthy duel truth shall reveal. Which is their way of saying, hey, you should go kill the first boss. Although you don't technically have to. You can do just... You only need to do 2 of these. I don't remember what Force Manifestations is. I think it means go find one of the hidden things. That, like, you get from... Open a door that you can only get open with Gnosis. Oh yeah, and now we can open this. So Jack Chick, you want to know about amazing characters? Here you go. The Collector waited 200 years for someone to break the protective spells in the Hermitorium. He is pleased to see you and hope in your quest. However, his origin, allegiance, and ultimate goal remain unknown. So there you go. You buy things from him for money and souls. They're kind of neat. Mostly I get this thing. If I just feel like I'm gonna die in a place I don't feel like getting the Witchfire back from. I'm not sure what this does. I think the individual areas can have, like, lower or higher amounts of threat, and I think when you level up or get a higher Gnosis level, you make them choose what parts are dangerous? Not really sure, to be honest with you. The danger markers are different every time you go to a map, no matter what. I don't have a second Mysterium. I think I can now get second Mysterium because now there will be like mini boss guys hanging around. Oh, I don't have enough. I'm so close. I'm gonna do a stupid short run then. And then pay to get a new weapon. That's what I'm going to do. And yeah, now I get 115% Witchfire from this area instead of 100. Where are we at? Of course, opposite the portals that I'd want. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care. Now we'll get elite enemies, which, well, they're just slightly better versions with more health. Things we've already fought. Woodsman. Which is what you'd call someone if they're made of wood, of course. And trees and stuff. Fast strafe. That's not very useful. But the other one has to do with poison, which is less useful. Out of curiosity, what did that count as? Oh, no, I'd be in workshop. That counts as one action, okay. As far as the workshop cares. Like a second Mysterium. Oh boy, look at all of you. Oh, and as a fun thing to sort of keep the, like, fast-paced, almost arcadey feel, but also keep it, like, grounded and stuff, there's a lot of animation cancels. You'll notice I tend to let my reload go... I cancel with a dash like that, because then I don't play the second half of the reload animation, I can just shoot. Once I have a second gun, you can also cancel it by switching to another weapon, which is really handy, and... It encourages you to use both your weapons and find times to use them, good or bad, but also sometimes you just want to let it reload all the way because you don't want to use your stamina to dodge to cancel it, and you don't want to switch to the other weapon because it's not what you want right now. And so, like, there's a strategic and sort of Twitch arcadey element to just a really simple interaction, such as, like, do I let this reload finish or not? Ooh, a healing elixir's on the ground. I can't hold it because I can only hold one at the moment. But that means I'll fight everything around here, and if I get hurt enough, I can just pick it up. Oh yeah, these guys are here now. They're the worst. They do that if you get close. Used to be if you shot these, it counted as, like, really alerting the witch because you were triggering a trap. Now they've made it so that it's not quite... I think it still alerts the witch if you just decide to shoot a bunch of traps away, but it's not nearly as bad. It used to be like halfway to a calamity, and it was bullshit, because they just like spawn in a place you had to be, and you're like, oh cool. Either I start a calamity for no good reason, or I can't go that direction at all. Bad. Huh, never seen a chest up here. That's fun. Where am I going? Probably that way. Oh boy. Someone's shooting some. They hit me. Or maybe you did, I don't know. Ooh, am I in a position to just... Ha, now I can shoot them from up here. How about that? Oh no. Let's just fell. shit, I can't actually get an angle on them. There we go. Oh, there is fall damage in this game, but you have a double jump, so don't take fall damage. That's the answer. Just don't do it. Me, personally, I would simply not take fall damage. What's that noise? It sounds like how to disarm a trap. It's not from this. There's some directional sound cues in this game. I don't know if that carries through on Twitch or not, but I'm trying to follow them. That little shaky noise. That is a way to disarm a type of trap, but that is not a trap that is currently present here, so I'm confused as to what it's trying to tell me. Very confused. Why would you want to take fall damage? Ooh. Oh. Oh dear. There's a mini-boss. Well, that might drop the incantation I want? I don't know. I'm not sure they're actually... Hello, Grenadier! Oh, Jesus. Big enemies can have more than one of these little stun things you have to hit to stun them. These guys have 2. Some bigger enemies have 3. Oh boy. Well, at least I took care of... The big grenade guy there, he's pretty beefy, he's got a lot of armor, he's very slow. He can do this though, this is his big thing, is that he can just shoot at you from a billion miles away and bombard you. If you get close, he gets like 1 direct shot on you sometimes, which is painful, but dodgeable. Oh boy, I didn't see that. Kill those now, why not? Would you... Ah! Let's fucking die. Are there 2? No, there's just one of them there, I think. This is risky, and I took damage for it, but hey. Oh boy, it was really risky. I made a mistake. Oh, you're an elite. No wonder. See, he thinks he has buddies, so he's gonna run at me. Now, hypothetically, there was a... Yeah, I think the healing elixirs, if you leave them on the ground for long enough, they might vanish. Because there was one here, and now it's gone. Other things don't vanish. I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess it prevents, like, setting up a bunch of drops of them all over the place that you can always run back to. Gonna stun lock him. Using my melee and my spell and everything. Stop! Where are you going, bud? Zips that, souping all around. Oh god, I didn't see that. Until I did. Gimme. Okay, let me grab that chest and then that exit portal. Oh, and these white raven feathers you can use to get... It's like a weird system, but these... You can use the raven feathers to get the one you don't select in a row. You can also use a feather to re-roll, and a feather to unveil one, which feels weirdly wasteful, because why do you... I don't know how you'd get that many feathers, I guess. Still really confused as to why I'm hearing that noise. There's a lot of things in this game where it's like, I don't know what that is, and you just do trial and error and exploration to figure it out. And sometimes it's something you can't see yet. And sometimes it's a really weird mechanic. And sometimes it's a special event that has like a weird function. And you need to figure out why that guy's head keeps exploding. Hey, new weapon. I hope it's the revolver. I want to show off the revolver. If it's not, I might just switch over to my main save and play with revolver, because I want to use revolver. That's what I'm feeling at this very moment in time. Hey, it is! Ah, shit, I didn't have enough gold to finish that. Oops. Now I have 2 guns. The Hunger. A particularly treacherous demon has blessed the weapon. Its design appeals to the most level-headed of hunters, but once in hand, it curses its wielder with a relentless thirst for the hunt that can never be quenched, driving him into a spiral of bloodlust and hunger. Like with everything, it doesn't do anything at the start. Like with all of the guns. I wonder if I can... I think with the level of the revolver, I might take a swing at the boss. I'll probably lose. But it might be fun. Where are we going? Okay, they're usually spread out more. Like, there are certain layouts that are favored in some way or another, places where enemies tend to spawn more. It's kind of ridiculous that every time I've spawned in, they've all just been here every time. That's not really supposed to happen. Also, this is a trap. You can also disarm it. Which, sure. Those things are really mean when they're actually in grass, but they're in a bunch of dirt and rock here, so they're pretty easy to see. Oh, you're an elite, that's rude. Jeez. It's the whole line of you guys, huh? Why didn't that hit me? What the fuck? Very confusing. I feel like that went right into my body. The bullet entered my body. Oh god, I just missed so many shots. I'm not moving enemies. Haha! Frozen. Dorks. Why were you just froze yourself for fun, didn't you? I've probably got enough kills for the gun, right? Yeah. And I will finish this off and then level this gun up and then try him for the boss. I don't know why that freeze didn't hit me. Oh, well. Not leaving just yet, I guess. Doop, 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 doop. See, I think I'll give one try on the boss here, and then I think I'll play one run on my current save so that I can show what it looks like when you've played for a bit and things are a little crazy. Although, the nature of the game means I could get a run that goes completely smooth and isn't crazy at all. I think not, though, because I think I like just recently got another Gnosis level and ooh, oh, I like the hypnosis a lot. Oh well. I guess I could show that off if I felt like it. So yeah, the core idea of the revolver here is kind of a lot of the guns in this game reward staying calm under pressure, and I think this one's kind of their best take on it. Every headshot you get in your current clip powers up one bullet in your next clip after you reload. So like if I shoot 6 shots and 2 of them are headshots, then I have 2 powered up bullets. If I shoot 2 shots and they're both headshots but I reload, then I have 2 powered up bullets. So it really rewards you for like, there's a constant risk reward, like, oh, I could reload here. I've gotten 3 headshots, and I've shot 4 bullets, but like, what if maybe I can just shoot 2 more and then reload? Maybe that would be okay. Or maybe that would kill me. And it's such an interesting risk reward, and the cool abilities they give their guns. And the guns get cooler abilities along these lines as they get to level 2. I've only gotten one level 3 gun in my main game, which is the revolver. Which I guess I'll probably show off. Oh, the feet again! Maybe I get to see what they do. Or maybe I don't. I guess we'll find out. Oh, hi. So you can see some of them are lit up, some of the crosses are blue. Oh. It's just like such good gun design, and they feel good to use, and every gun here is really finding an archetype and playing into it really hard. I guess I have a criticism, there's not enough guns that you don't want to aim down sights on. There's a couple shotguns and like the cricket who are like not aim down sights and are get in people's faces, and I think you use a little more of that. A little less guns where you really want to hit headshots. But for the most part, it's just really good. We follow the spirit to a strange object imbued with magic. The Pope will definitely be interested in this. Oh, you were taking me to this letter. Okay. Thanks, little guy. I do love feet. The 2 shotguns they do have in the game are really cool, though. There's really only one gun I don't like, which is the cricket. I think it's kind of lame, and its gimmicks is most of its powers are based around getting you bigger rewards for killing things with it. So it feels more like a handicap. Oh, I need to get a little more Witchfire to unlock this. I forgot. It's because I cleansed it. Yeah. If I hadn't cleansed that. Okay. I'll go fight those guys. That should give me enough. I would imagine. It's a shame I'm at full health and full focus, but oh well. But there's like 2 bolt-action rifles and a sniper rifle of sorts. It's like, okay. And then with the revolver too, there's just a lot of guns where it's like, you spend a lot of time aiming down sights and stuff. But it does fit the game, where like, you want to be cool and... oh god. That was bad. Okay, I'm gonna try the boss, because I have enough to unlock it. Thought it would take longer, but it didn't. I was hoping you'd drop a healing elixir, but you didn't. Oh, they do a super mean thing here. You just drop into the boss arena. If you don't double jump, you'll fucking die. It's not like, oh, you know, you're dropping into arena and you'll be what... no, you need to double jump. And then he summons his cool minions, and that's when the fight gets really brutal. Oh god. He doesn't usually do it. Oh, are you staggered? Owned? Oh, dang. That was an easy stagger. I didn't even do anything. Ugh. I guess the last time I fought this guy, it was on a higher Gnosis. I didn't know how that would affect bosses. I guess it makes sense. Oh god, never mind. I'm gonna die anyway. I'm not gonna make it to phase 2, am I? Oh, why are there enemies behind me? What the fuck? He spawned in more and I didn't even know. Oh, he didn't stagger for very long, huh? And now he has his shield. He didn't even have his thing. The thing he's named after until halfway through the fight. This guy sucks. Yeah. I think for this I have to stay in... oh god, I'm dead. Yeah, he's a very Dark Souls-y type boss. I don't know how to put it in words, but just the general flow of battle and the way that you pick a spot and you kind of stay in that spot, but then you're like, boom, I'm over here, actually, because I dodged an attack. Like, that's... there's just something about it that's a really nice flow. It's very clear that they took their cues from Dark Souls, and I think they didn't originally... I know this game's been reworked super heavily throughout development. It was originally more linear and not like extraction shoot. When they started making this game, extraction shooters didn't exist, I think. So like, the fact that it's an extraction shooter now is like pretty indicative of a big shift. Alright, I'm gonna do one run on the second area with my more power character. What guns would you... what? I'm gonna keep my... By the way, your third weapon slot is for demonic weapons, which use demonic ammo, which is... you start with like 1 every time you spawn in, but mostly you find them from ammo chests. It's like your power weapon ammo, whereas your other 2 weapons share ammo. Which guns would you like to see me use? You can pick 2, and that's it. You'll have to get the rest yourself somewhere. alright. There are 2 shotguns that I have. There may be more in the game. There's, I haven't used this one much. It's the Psycho Pump, which I don't really... It seems to be based around hitting people with melee. To get ammo back. I bet it has another way. I guess I can look at the description. Words quickly spread among prayers about a weapon with self-restoring ammunition. Though excitement waned once dangers became clear, the most daring and bloodthirsty hunters still cannot imagine a better companion for their journeys. Regenerates more than ammo. Oh yeah, both shotguns cost stamina to fire. To basically prevent you from being hypermobile and not having to aim. It's a pump action. Nice. And the echo has a delayed... It's about explosions after the fact. So yeah, we'll do the Psycho Pump for weapon 1. And then what's our weapon 2? This is the only one I have at level 3, if that changes your opinion. I think most other things are level 2. Hangfire is kind of a Oh, this is only level 1. Huh. Hangfire is kind of a Destiny gun. I haven't played Destiny, but I think that is not incorrect. I'm not doing double shotgun. That's a terrible... You can mix and match guns pretty freely with the right equipment, but, like, both shotguns use stamina when you fire them, I think. So, no. Cricket, huh? I can do it. Dash after kill reloads and boosts the gun, but it doesn't yet. The little, like, info about what it does here is sometimes about the second Mysterium. So, all it does at level 1 is give you more Witchfire. No, sorry. I used to think it gave you... So here's something really confusing that I'm just... A lot of this game is about figuring out the mechanics and what the game is even talking about, but I'm gonna give you this one for free because it's bullshit. See how it says more potent regenerating Witchfire? You would think that means kills with this gun give you more of your, like, spendable experience souls currency. But you're wrong. That's volatile Witchfire. Regenerating Witchfire is the spells that you have. So kills with this will recharge your heavy and light spell and your charged melee faster. Yeah. It's there's definitely some early access touches. I've seen a few descriptions where it's like, that's not accurate. But I think this one's the most bullshit. It's like, I don't think anywhere in the game they explain to you regenerating Witchfire. Like, I don't think that phrase appears anywhere else but right here. So yeah, do you want the cricket? Someone did mention the Hangfire, which is one that I think the last one I've unlocked. Okay, cricket. Going once. Going twice. Well, bam. Oh, I can level this one up. Oh, I can level this one up finally. Oh, is that all it does? I ground that out for disappointing reasons. Let's see. I'm gonna pick the spells, I think. I love Cursed Bell. Cursed Bell is great. The heavy spells are like, they're big deals. Well, these two are huge, like, fight-shifting deals, and Cornucopia seems really, really weak, but it wouldn't surprise me if leveling it up makes it better. And I also have a ring, which is every time I dash, I leave behind a little tiny bomb. And a fetish, because we all have fetishes here. But once per expedition, you regenerate. And fully restore your spells instead of dying. And what is this one again? Oh yeah, if enemies get low enough in health, this will hit them with a lightning bolt, which for normal enemies is usually, it kills them. But for higher level enemies, it's just like a little extra damage when they're almost dead. Hello, person with blinding... Oh, hello, Trash Panda. Name's very bright on my phone. I was like, I don't know who that is. I guess as long as I'm here, can I level up? Might as well spend it. What do I need to do to level these up, actually? These are... you. By the way, you picked 2 Mysterium 1 things, not even Mysterium 2, so... At the level I'm at, running 2 level 1s is gonna be a little rough, I think. Especially if I'm going to the second area, which I am. Because I'm not a coward. So yeah, right now, kills with a charged melee give me half of my ammo back. Which is fine, I guess. But it's kind of fighting with the cricket, which also wants me to kill enemies with the cricket. Irongate Castle. A foul aura emanates from the castle as if evil corrupted it long before the witch. One shudders to think what secrets its dungeons might hold. I should go... I'm thinking, like, if I run both of these, and they're both level 1, and one of them's the cricket... I think I want to swap the cricket out. I'll just quickly show the cricket to satisfy you. You were curious about it. Is a submachine pistol, basically. It's mostly, at least where it's at right now, it seems like it's kind of, its niche is close range finisher. Like if I've done damage to something already, I can just go like this and just like finish it off, and I don't have to worry about aiming and slowing myself down. It can just be a really handy backup weapon. I think in general, it's sort of fitting into the role of like quick and dirty backup weapon, and the fact that it gets rewards, it gives you back your spells if you get a kill with it, I think sort of emphasizes that some. I think I'm gonna go with the Hangfire though. No, that's level 1. I could just, I do want to just use the Hunger. I think I'm just gonna use the Hunger. It's level 3. So at level 2, the revolver, the more charged bullets you have from your headshots, the more powerful each charged bullet is. And then at level 3, it gives you a little bit of leniency by making it so that you get 1 body shot that will count, that will still do a critical hit damage and count as a critical hit. So you get like kind of one freebie. And oh, and if you get a critical hit with every shot, which really means 5 critical hits and then 1 body shot, but at least you have to hit someone 6 times, then your first bullet will freeze an enemy, which is really powerful to have freeze hypothetically once a clip, but you have to hit 5 headshots and a body shot to do that. So, it's rough. This is the castle. I wonder where I'll start. Unlike the beach, or whatever it's called, the castle has a couple different starting areas that are very different. Whereas with the island, it's just kind of big circle. The castle has some pretty discrete areas. Okay, cool. This is kind of the original starting area. I think to get the other starting, like, possible spawn areas unlocked, you have to get there. So this is where you start originally by default until you get into the castle. And there's a few ways to get into the castle. There's a drawbridge here that is up, but there's an item you can get that I'm not sure how you get. I just have some sometimes. Oh, I have 1. I have 1 King's Bell. Used by heralds of the King of Irongate to announce his return. A warning for all carriages and carts to promptly give way or face the King's wrath. Doesn't tell you this, I just figured out you could. Oh, and I have an ornate key. So you want to go in the arduous sideway? Do you want to go right in the front door, or do you want to slip in through the basement? Because we can technically do any of them. I happen to have the right items. So I'm leaving it up to you guys. But you don't have long to choose. Because eventually I'll have to choose for you. Oh yeah, and this is my demonic weapon. It's a grenade launcher, and if I aim down sights, then it will home in. Oh, hello. If I go fight that thing, it will raise the calamity meter a bunch. Oh shit, hi. You want... I don't know what that is, but you want that. I'll keep that in mind. Slippery basement. I can do slippery basement. There's a big summoning circle that will summon some big guys up there, and I don't think I want to fuck with it at this point in time. I'm just gonna kind of slip around. Oh, alright. Those buckler guys. I've seen them. Can I do this yet? Nope. Oh, I can, but not with the Witchfire I have. Excuse me. Fuck, I can't see shit. Oh god, oh god. Yeah, the assassins have a flashbang. I think that's what just happened. Oh, and this shit will hurt you if you touch it. Hate that stuff. This is the bell. It stuns everything in range, and I threw it in a really bad spot. And when you shoot it, it goes again. I love the bell. I think it's one of their cooler things that they thought of. It's just a big-ass church bell. Oh shit, that's the flashbang. You have to look away from it like you're playing fucking Counter-Strike. You dick! So yeah, this game rewards staying patient and calm, and then throws this kind of shit at you. Oh boy. It's on your head. Oh shit, that stupid summoner guy is coming close. You can see him on my mini-map as a big skull. Oh, he just killed himself somehow. I'm not sure why that happened. Oh, he jumped into the bomb I left behind when I dashed, and then my lightning bolt killed him. That makes sense. Okay, well, that's, come on! No, I'm leaving. I think they spawned to help the Wraith there, whatever his name is. So because I have an ornate key, I can go in here. Also, I just left and rejoined my chat, so if anybody types something after, slippy basement, I didn't see it. What the hell is this? Why is it cold? Oh, this is new. Huh. Oh boy. Reload quickly, thank you. Oh boy. Oh wait, I didn't mean to use that. Shotgun's really good on those guys because you can shoot under their shield. Their shield otherwise tends to just kind of block everything. Oh. Dick. Well, it's already time to think about leaving, I think. I've used all my healing. I've gotten nowhere. Oh, that did stun you, but you're kind of too far away to make use of it. That's not exposed to barrel. I thought it might be. shit, I can't kill it from here. I feel like there's only slow-moving enemies left. Oh, well, no, there's this swordsman. Hey, that was at least 5 headshots. Unfortunately, I used my freeze on that so I can walk. Where's this stupid freezing totem? God, the calamity meter's almost full. Maybe I should show off a calamity. Oh, you're there. I feel like I should show off a calamity, but I might die before it happens. Oh, you got stunned. Owned. How could I trigger one intentionally? I don't think I can. I don't think I have a good way of doing that. Ooh, I thought that was a healing liquor and an incantation. What? Another one? Ugh. Fuck is it? Aha. There, that's gotta be all of them. Ugh. That's a lot of red dots on that minimap there, huh? Oh, Jesus! Yeah, I think while streaming, every time it loads in a new batch of enemies, it kind of hangs for a second. It was an extremely effective bell, though, huh? I'll take that. This isn't worth... yeah. What? I don't know why that counter's freezing. I'll take it. I'm almost out of shotgun ammo. Oh. Well, that's really good. I wonder if that fucks with the icy reload thing. I have no idea. Well, I've kind of been clearing it out thoroughly. I should be able to escape if I have to. I guess I can keep going? Those are some kind of trap. I forget what they do. They're just rude. Oh, hello. Free gold. Oh, right. I need an ammo chest. They're both outside? That's bullshit. Oh, I guess I got some ammo. I'm okay. Oh, there's a calamity, I think. Are we getting it? Oh no, we're just spawning in this. Good. That went pretty good. The first half of this went so bad, and now it's kind of going good, and that's worrying. I don't like that fight. They're far away, down a narrow hallway, and they have snipers. Oh yeah, if you get to the inside, you can lower the drawbridge for free. Which is handy. Could really use that ammo. I haven't even used my demonic weapon. This is the best run I've ever done on this area, honestly. I may have been underselling this shotgun to myself. A curious object. Oh, but there's a jerk over there. Yep. Actually, if I want to trigger Calamity, and I think I will just because I like being the worst. That'll do it. Where is a Calamity? You can see the timer I have to kill the Calamity Catalyst on my mini-map. There's like a little thing around it. Ugh. How did that not hit you? Excuse me. I wonder which Calamity I'm getting. I really hope it's the boat, but I bet it's not. No, it's okay. This one, there's no... This one's probably the most basic. It's just... Visibility gets fucking terrible, and everything wants to kill you, and you need to kill 10 of a specific type of enemy, which in this case, as you can see in the top left, is Swordsman, which is actually a really easy one. It's kind of unfortunate. This one can get really crazy as you just get mobbed by a billion enemies and you can't see where they're coming from. My minimap doesn't work either in this Calamity. But if it's just 10 Swordsmen, that's really not very much. Probably still die for, you know, because it would be funny if I did. So it'll probably happen, but... Yeah, it was super easy. That was really easy. I haven't even used my... What a disappointment. Lame. You do get rewards for clearing a Calamity, some amount of drops. I wonder if I didn't get that many there, because it wasn't that hard. Huh. I feel like I want to push my luck, but I don't... Yeah, I'm gonna push my luck. I'm gonna go the other entrance down this way. There's no traps to stop me. So yeah, if you don't have one of the two special rare items that let you in, the main gate or the basement, then you have to do this. this room, which is intentionally the worst. The swordsmen tend to pile out of this little barracks here, which, you know, it's cute. It's a barracks. That's where they're hanging out. But you can't really corral them in there that good, because they teleport. Ooh, free healing elixir. If you can, you want to corral them in there and keep them in there, which is what I'm doing with these bell usages. Keep it under control. Because if they all come out at once, and you're just stuck in this courtyard because the gates close around you, it's bad and you probably die. And then, yeah, to get in, you actually need to have a special coin that drops, and you pay this guy. And he opens the gate for you. I think that coin just drops from enemies in the first area, like difficult ones. Oh boy. These things are traps that will shoot you if you walk in front of them, but you can disarm them through walls. So that's what I'm doing. Hate those things. Guess I'm going to this portal. I did a full circuit of this map. I genuinely don't think I've completed this map. Like, I've just gotten totally overwhelmed and died every time I've done it on this Gnosis. So hey! But there you go. Whip. That's a lot of Witchfire. I think I'll call my stream there, because it's about time. Thanks for hanging out. And I think my game just crashed, or froze. So that's fortuitous timing. Huh. Oh, no, we're back. I really think it doesn't like streaming. Whatever. They did say that this update would make it run worse. Anyway, thanks for watching, and next week we'll probably finish... Well, we'll probably get to the end of Deadly Premonition, and then I'll have another stream after that, probably. Maybe a half a stream. I don't know how I'm gonna make it work, but it'll work. And, otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.